Right, Spirit, so show me what we're doing today. Right, so everybody, it's the cards are talking to me about you taking your power and making decisions from the mind, not from the emotions, to start to shift and move and change your life, and looking to see where you can move outside your comfort zone and take the next step in your life. Now this is to do with your health, it's to do with your business, it's to do with your relationships, and it's to do with your life. It's about all of it. And any fighting that's been going on with you and other people needs to be resolved. So it's almost like you need to look at where you've been fighting relationships, fighting your position, fighting your life and who you are, yeah? And these cards are saying to me, give up the fight, just give up the fight and come much closer in to what you actually really want and spend much more time thinking about that. Yes, it's like you've done enough fighting, done enough pushing and shoving, and in fact the reading I just gave Jack was about letting go, wasn't it, and not having to push and shove so much. Okay. Also, you're being asked to look at where would you rush into a situation that isn't probably not the best thing for you to be doing, and rushing in with perhaps a bit of irritability and a bit hot-headed. So again, looking at your own personality through this reading, everyone, and looking to see where do I sort of don't give the other person the chance to explain themselves, or where do I make an assumption built on all the things that have gone on in the past that have gone wrong, and where am I not giving myself enough time to really make sure that I don't rush into a situation and then afterwards regret it. Now I know from my own experience, and I feel sure you'll agree with me, is that every time we say something out of hand to somebody, afterwards we think, oh God, I wish I hadn't done that, I wish I hadn't put myself in that position of weakness. Yeah. So these cards are very clearly saying to everybody here, slow down a bit, and instead of rushing into something, assess the situation. If you're angry, irritable, annoyed and want a fight, get in touch with what's going on in you, and can you please release that? Release that before you go to the person and you talk. New energies, new cycles coming in for you to do with abundance, to do with more. And one of the ways that you could start that process up and just keep augmenting it is to concentrate on all of the things that you have got going for you today. Yeah, so we're not just talking about money, we're talking about health, we're talking about nice things people do for you, we're talking about where you live. Is there somewhere where you live where you really particularly like where you're living? Is there somewhere that you could go to that is particularly pretty or attractive or makes you feel peaceful or quiet? Is there a memory that you've got when things were working really well for you and it was very pleasant and you just need to get a little book and fill this in every day of all the nice things that happen in your life. Every nice thing, because this is all to do with abundance. This is all to do with abundance and having more. So you're also all going to be making decisions about your money and decisions about what you do with your money and where you put it and how much you're going to be saving. Yeah. So it is said that every pound you spend is worth £15, because in a few years' time, if that money had gone into the bank and you just left that pound to compound interest in a number of years, it will be worth £15. So can you please bear that in mind, because these cards are telling you to save.